Hey guys, DC here, coming at you with another video. There's been a lot of leaks regarding Pokémon Legends Z-A, whether it be the 26 brand new Mega Evolutions that will be in the base game, or the fact that we've gotten story spoilers for the game. So much has happened regarding this game in the leaks community, it's just absolutely insane to be seeing. And there's been yet another leak that came earlier this month regarding Pokémon Legends Z-A, and that is that we are going to be getting DLC for the game, or at least that DLC was planned. Now, this leak today is coming from Cowman, who, from what I could tell, is a relatively new person within the leaking scene. I know that Ball Guy has said that they can be trusted, and Ball Guy was a huge source when it comes to the leaks for the brand new Mega Evolutions that are coming in Pokémon Legends Z-A. So for now, take this all with a grain of salt, but it seems like Cowman can be trusted. So we have this tweet here from April 8th saying, Fury, could we see Pokémon Legends Z-A DLC this December? There are three possibilities. There is no DLC. There was one planned for June 2025 when the game was initially planned to be released in 2024. If you guys don't know already, Pokémon Legends Z-A, according to the leaks that we've gotten from the Terra leak and the internal documents within that leak, have indicated that this game was supposed to come out in 2024, but it was delayed for what is speculated to be because the Switch 2 was delayed, and the Switch 2 version of this game would have then been delayed, so the whole project got delayed to further enhance it and make it run better so it doesn't have performance issues like Scarlet and Violet had. Supposedly Game Freak heard the criticism, and that's why they took extra time on this game. Number 2, Cowman says the DLC releases mid-2026, or number 3, the DLC releases very late this year. It would seem that we are getting DLC for this game. As Cowman said in this tweet, the DLC was originally planned for June of 2025 when this game was planned to be initially released in the latter parts of 2024. Since the game at the time of this recording still does not have a release date, but we know it is coming later this year, does that mean that this DLC is going to come maybe around Pokemon Day of next year? There's speculation out there that this game could be coming out in September or even August. If that's the case, maybe we're getting DLC in November or December, and that's why this game is coming a little bit earlier than our typical November release. But of course, that all remains to be seen. The second piece of information we have here, besides the fact that there is going to be DLC for this game, or there at least is DLC that was being planned for the game, could have been scrapped, but who knows? I highly doubt that. I would presume they're going to continue to make the DLC if it was being made at some point. But the other piece of information we have is that there are going to be 32 Mega Evolutions in total for Pokémon Legends Z-A, 6 of which will be coming in the DLC. 2 of the 6 are from the Alola region and Unova region respectively, and one of which is Zeraora. So just a quick recap for you guys, if you haven't seen my video discussing the 26 leaked Mega Evolutions, I will leave a card up above to that. But at the time of recording that video, the number we had was 27 brand new Mega Evolutions, with Mega Zeraora being the 27th brand new Mega to be introduced in Legends Z-A. But later rumors and rumblings indicated that apparently Mega Zeraora was scrapped and is no longer happening. That has since been clarified, saying that Mega Zeraora has been scrapped from the base game, but will be happening in the DLC. It would seem that we're getting 26 Megas in the base game, and then an additional 6, bringing our grand total up to 32 brand new Mega Evolutions in Pokemon Legends Z-A, which, by the way, quick side note, that is crazy, because we have a total of 48 Mega Evolutions right now between Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire and Pokemon X and Y, meaning that after Legends Z-A, we are going to have a grand total of 80 Mega Evolutions. It's crazy to see how massive Pokemon Legends Z-A is, especially within the Mega Evolution front, right? We're getting a lot in this game. But nevertheless, Cowman is saying that out of the 6, one of which is Zeraora, okay, so there's 5 we don't know of yet, one of which is from Alola, and one of which is from Unova. Who could the Pokemon from Alola be? Who could the Pokemon from Unova be? Who knows? Let me know down below what your thoughts on or who those 2 Pokemon could potentially be. But that leaves 3 more Pokemon that are completely unknown to us at this moment in time. And my piece of speculation on who those Pokemon could be is, quite frankly, I think that we might be getting Mega Typhlosion, Mega Samurott, and Mega Serperior in the DLC, along with the 2 Pokemon from Alola and Unova respectively, and that will round out our 6 brand new Megas. The reason for this is because in prior videos on this channel, I was discussing how it really feels weird and doesn't make sense to have a Mega Feraligatr and a Mega Meganium without there being a Mega Typhlosion. It doesn't doesn't make sense for there being a Mega Emboar without there being a Mega Superior and a Mega Samurott. If you look at the past with Pokemon in Pokemon X and Y, they introduced Mega Blaziken. There was nothing for Swampert, there was nothing for Sceptile until a year later when Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire came out, where Mega Sceptile and Mega Swampert respectively were introduced. They never introduced something for a starter Pokemon without going back to the other Pokemon within that trio to complete it. The only instance of them doing this, which the jury's still out on this because this could change in the future, is with the Hisuian forms for Samurott, Typhlosion, and Decidueye. The other Pokemon within those respective trios did not get Hisuian forms, but if we even look at Gigantamax, with Pokemon Sword and Shield, they introduced Gigantamax Charizard. There was no Venusaur, there was no Blastoise Gigantamax, but then all of a sudden, a year later, when the Isle of Armor comes out, we got a Gigantamax form for Venusaur and Blastoise. They also introduced the Gigantamax forms for Italion, Rillaboom, and Cinderace, the Galarian starters, so they again typically do not introduce a form change for one Pokemon within a set of a starter trio without introducing that form change to the rest of the trio. With that all being said, I think that our 6 brand new Mega Evolutions for Pokemon Legends Z-A's DLC will be Typhlosion, Samurott, Superior, Zeraora, plus the additional Pokemon from Alola and Unova, which the jury is obviously still out on who that could be. The last thing I want to say on this topic before signing off on this video is what exactly could the DLC for Pokemon Legends Z-A entail? And I think, quite frankly, the obvious answer, at least in my mind, is that the DLC is probably going to take place within another city or two within the Kalos region. Obviously, we know that Pokemon Legends Z-A is taking place solely within Lumio City, which obviously is a city within the Kalos region, but the rest of Kalos that we explored during the original X and Y is not going to be explorable within the base game. So I think it makes all the sense in the world that maybe after the events of Pokemon Legends Z-A, the energy that's let off by this new ultimate weapon that we've been covering within the rest of the leaks, card above if you don't know what I'm talking about, because there's major story spoilers that have leaked out and it's extremely interesting if you ask me. But maybe the energy from this ultimate weapon, maybe the blast itself gets shot off into another part of the Kalos region. Maybe it causes some catastrophic event to happen in another city within Kalos. Maybe we get to explore a Snowbell City or another city within the Kalos region as a part of the DLC. Heck, maybe we even get to explore 2 or 3 more cities in the Kalos region. Maybe they finally go back to that power plant outside of Lumio City and they actually flesh it out and we get to explore that in the DLC. Or the idea I had that I think I like the most is, what if the DLC finally lets us explore Southern Kalos? We know that Southern Kalos from the Terra leak and just other leaks in general was supposed to be in the original X and Y but got scrapped at some point during development, and this is something that people have been wondering about for years now regarding X and Y, is why did we not get to explore Southern Kalos? It was something that people were speculating was going to be saved for XZ and YZ, but obviously Pokemon Z back then got canceled. Those games never came. So what if we're finally getting Pokemon Z now in the form of Legends Z-A? We're getting to explore Lumio City, discover all these new Mega Evolutions, explore the lore of the Kalos region, continue the plot of X and Y, and then in the DLC, we finally get to explore Southern Kalos, something that people have been waiting on for the past 12 years. That's the theory that I'm going to go on right now, that the DLC for Pokemon Legends Z-A is going to be us exploring Southern Kalos. So that way, we will finally get the complete Kalos picture that we all have been waiting on since 2013. The Pokemon Z that we never got, it's happening right now. It's happening within Pokemon Legends Z-A, and the DLC might just complete the full picture of Kalos, finally letting us explore Southern Kalos. Anyways, let me know in the comment section below what you guys think about all this. What do you guys think about the fact that we are apparently getting DLC for Pokemon Legends Z-A? Unlike Legends Arceus, this game will have paid DLC, and apparently it's going to introduce 6 brand new Mega Evolutions. Do you agree with my theory that we're most likely going to see Mega Typhlosion, Samurott, and Superior introduced in the DLC alongside Zeraora and the 2 other Pokemon that are currently unknown from Alola and Unova respectively? And do you agree with me that we could potentially be finally getting to explore Southern Kalos in the DLC coming later this year maybe, or sometime next year? We'll have to wait and see. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to see more content like this from Trainer DC. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.